about the differences between SURRON LBX and TALARIA X3 PRO. We'll be comparing things like battery life, top speed, which one is lighter, the overall feel, the better suspension, the seat comfort, price and value, and last, durability. So let's get into this. So this is the SURRON LBX. In Canadian dollars, it costs around $7,000 to $8,000. The TALARIA, on the other hand, costs around $6,000. As you can see, the SURRON has a smaller seat, and the battery sits right here, while the TALARIA XXX has a longer seat, and the battery sits across. The SURRON is definitely make more noise though. It's definitely a light bike if I can use it. It's like a little bit heavier than the SURRON. Now we will be testing them, their speed, and their battery. Let's start by turning on the SURRON. So to turn on the SURRON, you just twist the key, and then it turns on. This is how you go into Eco, and this is how you go into Sport. And we'll be trying both modes. This button right here, and this side's the throttle. One thing about the SURRON is you can't turn the light off. It just stays on unless you turn it off. And then this is how you turn on the TALARIA XXX. And then you can turn on or off the light by just flipping the switch right here. And then the horn. So I think this SURRON has a sharper, louder horn, and the TALARIA has a more muffled, still loud, quieter horn. Now these are both completely stock bikes, meaning that I didn't change anything besides put a few things on it, but the whole bike is stock. Same with this. Now before I start, this TALARIA is at 100%, and then the SURRON is only at 94. So, I think first we'll test out the SURRON app up right here to accurately test these measurements. Alright then, alright, Eco mode. Alright, this is full throttle on Eco. We seem to be going 50 kilometers per hour. Now, this is a little bit ahead. I'm not quite sure why, and the app doesn't work, but it's a little bit off. So I would say we're going around 40. Now we're going to try sport mode. And after just that, it went down 2%. Alright, this is full throttle Eco mode. And it says we're going around 30 kilometers per hour. So I would say we're going around 40 kilometers per hour. Which is around the same. It feels like the same. Now if we put it to sport. I don't know why the speedometers are so off. This one says it's slower, and the other one says it's higher. Alright, this is... oh my god. It says we're going around 50 kilometers. So final verdict, I think the TALARIA is faster than the SURRON. I know it's not exactly accurate because the app don't work, but this feels a lot faster. Another thing, is that this seat is wider, however, it's not as comfortable in my opinion. Like, it feels harder to sit on. And it also doesn't curve. It curves right here a little bit, but not very much. Talaria, and it's not just a seat cover. The seat cover only adds for grip. Is way more comfy, even though it's a little more narrow. It just fits me better, and I find it a lot comfy. The shock for the SURRON, it's long and thick, and then for the Talaria, it's short, and I actually don't know if they're the same thickness or not. I'd say the Talaria has better suspension. And the Talaria, after that little ride, is still on 100. Battery life goes to Talaria. Top speed, I think, would also go to Talaria. Lighter goes to the SURRON, because the SURRON just, I was actually surprised the SURRON was lighter. Overall feel, I'm gonna go with the Talaria. Suspension, I'm also gonna go with the Talaria. Seat and comfort goes to Talaria. Price and value, considering this one is cheaper and it's just as good, if not better, than the SURRON, Talaria wins that one. And durability. Now, I don't know how we're gonna test this one exactly. Alright, now time for the SURRON. The throttle is definitely easier to twist. I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing. I fear throttle. Like, this one has so much more resistance, but it fires right back. To conclude, I think the Talaria is definitely a better buy than the SURRON. And I know a lot of people are going to get mad at me for this, but I think the SURRON is overrated. And thank you guys so much for watching. And if you could just subscribe, that would mean a lot to me, because this is my first video, and I'm gonna be posting more videos. You will see. See you next time.